Hey everyone, let's play some games. Today I'm playing the Flurry Rogue. I haven't played any games since last time, so we'll just continue where we left off. Okay, got a warrior here. And we got a 1-drop, and it works fairly well against a warrior since you don't have that hero power that can kill it. Just gotta hope you don't have the axe, but then if you have the axe, well, that's gonna kill anything you play anyway. We'll start out with that. Got a shredder, usually pretty good early on. Don't have that many early minions in the deck, so even if you don't have anything here for turn 2 and 3, it's not exactly a surprise. Taskmaster, that's the worst I can probably get. Okay, almost, but it's not nearly as bad, since we actually do get the 2 damage dagger here. So I think I'll just hit the Armor Smith, and then he will probably finish it off with the Buccaneer next turn. And hopefully we'll get something, some kind of minion we can play on turn 3. If we don't, I think I'll just play the Fan of Knives, because, well, warriors don't exactly have a lot of things that I want to use Fan of Knives against. I mean, definitely not patrons. Now we got we got a minion, so I'm gonna play the minion here. Even if we don't get the combo out of it, I would rather just get something out there, because if it's a patron warrior, you definitely want to apply the early pressure, and if it's a control warrior, well, it's the same thing really, right? So let's just get as much damage in as we can. I'm not gonna attack with the dagger because I don't think I want to read dagger next turn. I probably want to get the acid rig out. Okay. Oh, we're getting some damage in here. That is good. Oh, and we got 2 deadly poisons. Now if we just need a blade flurry or something. Let's play the acid drake. And get a sap. Could work out. If it's a control warrior in particular. If it's a patron warrior, well, then it doesn't help so much. Well, it could help if we at some point get into... if you have like an unstable ghoul and we need to attack. Okay, so it looks like it is a control warrior. I think here we just want to keep the tempo up and just do as much early damage as possible. So let's zap that. And then we'll play the shredder. And I think now I will actually attack, because I might want to dagger up next turn and do double deadly. Like, say he plays the Sludge Belcher again, then we can kill it with the dagger and double deadly. In fact, it's looking pretty good. Yep. Let's see if he has something he can use the 1 mana for. He does not. So let's just do this. And kill that. And then do we have lethal? I think we do. So we just do that. That and that, and that was a short game. Alright, and that's why we got this guy out early, even though we couldn't combo it, because hey, how much damage did we do with that guy? I think 12, so that worked out. And we got a new daily, 5% done with it. Let's see if we can get closer here. And we got another star. Now we are back halfway to Legend. Well, and the second part, right, from 5 to Legend. We have been here before, though, so hopefully it'll actually, it'll finish this time. I'm definitely keeping Deadly Poison here. Because priests actually tend to be quite minion heavy early on. So, being able to remove some of them with Deadly, that's fine with me. Not really excited about this opening hand, though. Shredder is nice, but don't really got anything for turn 1 or 2. I mean, we can of course always dagger up on turn 2, and then play Deadly on turn 3, but that's still not really that great, is it?
Is someone injured?
Well, here we just dagger up, and... oh, interesting. Got a backstab. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of this. Because then next turn... next turn we don't really have anything to do other than Deadly. Which means that we can just re-dagger Deadly, right? Yeah. And I just don't like to let Nordshire Cleric slip. Like, what if he buffs it up so we can't actually kill it? That could give us a whole bunch of problems. Right. I'm gonna prep. Oh, good if we can get sprint later. What can we really do here? I don't want to sap. It's free drop. That's not really... What if we hit this one once? And then we make a new dagger deadly. And then if he doesn't heal that, we can kill it next turn. And if he heals it, well, that's almost his entire turn. Unless, of course, if he has another Nordshire Cleric, then healing that is not that bad of a deal, but still. Okay. That's fine with me. And then we just play the Shredder here. Oh, Buccaneer. Too bad we already have our dagger equipped. It would have been nice if we could have had a 4-2, but oh well. Let's play the Shredder here. It's too bad it doesn't just buff the dagger, right? Okay, we get the Shredder out, and... end turn. Really would like to get rid of this Dark Cultist. Oh, is he gonna trade here to buff this one up? I was thinking he might do that. Alright, so we got a backstab. We're gonna sap, but... it's just not really that exciting here.
I wonder...
We don't really have anything... Well, what if we... played Tinker, then we can get this one up to 6 attack. Okay. We could backstab.
So many.
No, we could play this plus Tinker, but then we might not get it on that one. That's the issue. I guess we could do...
Too soon.
I really hope to get sprint later. That's why I want to keep my prep. Okay, you know what? Let's try this. And we hit that. And we hit the face with this one. Let's well play this one too. Yeah, we really need a sprint here. And that's why keeping the prep around. Basically hoping for that. Because I'm afraid we will not really have what we need here. Keep up the pressure since our hand is almost empty. Okay. Oh well, I think we just sap SI7. It's really lackluster, but I think it's kind of what we gotta do here. So we do that, and we just go for the face. And hope that we draw sprint. And if we don't, then we are in serious trouble here. With our one prep and nothing else. We just didn't get any card draw this game. And we went first, which means we didn't have that extra card from going second. We'll definitely still win this if we just draw what we need. An Acid Rake would be okay too, of course. Well, that's not it. That is definitely not it. I think we're gonna go all out for the face. Because if we get... I mean, he's at 9, right? I mean, this Nordshire Cleric is actually not that scary, because I don't think he really wants to be healing minions right now. Because he's at 9 life, right? And he sees we have 2 cards. Like, what if that's 2 eviscerates, right? I mean, he gotta heal himself. Now we just gotta get a sprint. Please. Okay, we got a sprint. So let's play that. Too bad we can't double prep the sprint, but yeah, that doesn't work. Okay. Sap. Eviscerate. So we actually... How do we do this? We could take him down to 5, but we don't really have a way out of that. I think... What if we do... Prep... Sap... Edwin...
Too soon.
I mean, I'm not really scared of him replaying that. I don't know. I wish I had an... Okay, let's just go for the face here. Alright. Well, if you're lucky and he doesn't have a shadow word death, even though that's, you know... Let's see. We might get lucky. Nope! We didn't get lucky this time. We did get lucky with the sprint though. Okay. Heal. Play that. Let me sit here with our... Oh. Oh man. But we are also at 6 life. This is so close though. What if you play... Yeah, it's just not enough.
So many options.
Let's play the Acid Drake, see what we get. Another Acid Drake. Unfortunately, we have to kill that with Sprint, Eviscerate, because otherwise we're just dead next turn. So let's do that. I'll get the dagger, attack the face. I mean, it's not impossible, but even a Holy Nova kills us here. Just our middle game was just too weak there with our 2 preps and nothing to use them with. Alright, that's it for this one. Hey, you don't need to play that. Silly. Alright, well let's play a 3rd game. Let's see if we can make it a 2 out of 3 again, just like last time. That would be lovely. That's a close game. Even though it looked so bad, but then we got that sprint and that almost turned it around, but not quite. I guess what we really needed to get with the sprint would be something to make a decent Blade Flurry with. I mean, we already had the other prep, right? So could have gotten Blade Flurry and Tinker, something like that. Alright, so we actually have the coin this time, which means that Backstab increases in value since we have more cards to play with. I think we're gonna keep the Backstab around and then see if we can get some minions too. Okay, SI7, another Blade Flurry. Honestly, what I really want here is stuff like SI7 and maybe the Buccaneer, Loot Hoarder, stuff like that. Just the minions, really. That's what I'm looking for. We got an SI7, so happy with that. But the thing is, I'm not even... I mean, I'm fine with having a Blade Flurry too. Even though most Warlocks nowadays are not exactly Sue, but rather something more like... Some kind of... I mean, Warlocks are very confusing nowadays, because most of them are just kind of hard to define. A little bit of everything. Most of them include some demons, especially Melganis. But other than that, just kind of everywhere. Oh, okay, we can get a big Edwin. Possibly a 6/6 on turn. Like if we use the Backstab coin Edwin next turn. Let's see what happens. Well, let's see. I love when you have a deadly poison too, because then you can dagger up turn 2, and then turn 3 you can coin deadly backstab Edwin, something like that. Oh, Buccaneer. What do we do? What do we do? He's obviously not kind of hand lucky, but he probably has a few demons too, right?
So many options.
I think I just dagger up this turn. Then maybe go for the 8/8 Edwin turn 3 with the Buccaneer. Of course, it's a little counterproductive like Buccaneer after you dagger up, but it's just to give Edwin another boost. Possibly. And maybe I guess we won't even use the backstab, so we'll just get a 6/6 Edwin. So what we do is Buccaneer, coin, Edwin. Like that. Okay. Of course, it's not quite as big as a dragon, unfortunately. I mean, not a dragon, I mean a giant, which you might play like a mountain giant here. That would be 12 minus 9. 3 mana? Oh wait, no, it's other cards, so it'd be 4 mana, yeah. Dark Bomb. Interesting. Is he gonna double Dark Bomb it? No. Oh, okay. So I'm thinking he has a Shadow Flame, so he wants to get this into Shadow Flame range for the Ancient Watcher. I think that's what's going on. So because of that, or you could also have a Hellfire, of course, but I think I want to get rid of this Ancient Watcher, which we can. If we do this, that, and then go for the face with the rest. We have a fairly reasonable hand. Like next turn is probably going to be an Acid Drake, so we're not going to run out of cards anytime soon. We have a Blade Flurry, which we want, because I mean that's pretty much how you end the game as a Flurry Rogue, right? Oh, I did have a Hellfire, unfortunately. I was hoping he was just going for the... well, you know what. The Shadow Flame. Oh, this is Shadow Pan, right? I haven't really seen him today. In fact, I haven't had too much luck with him on video, but... oh well. I'll figure it out. Probably just gonna play an Acid Drake next turn. Anyway. Oh. Well... we need to kill that one. But then again, we could do that and still play the Acid Drake. We don't have a prep for the sprint, unfortunately. But maybe an Acid Drake will help us draw that. We can't really combo into this one effectively. Plus, I kind of like to keep it around versus a luck anyway. Actually, we're not that far off lethal, are we? If we had a second Eviscerate, we would have it. But we don't. Alright, let's play another Acid Drake. Oh, Tinker. Excellent. We've played Flurry Tinker. I think I want to... do I want to kill that? Yeah, because I don't want him to Shadow Flame easily. The thing is, now he has all those cheap cards. Take him down. What if he has Molten Giants? He could have those. Let's just kill that. Oh, we have our Blade Flurry, we have our Tinker, but it's too expensive to play right now. Unless we get a prep. That would be nice. That's pretty much what we have wanted for a while now. Okay. Then a Taunt Giver, Sun Fairy. No, oh right, because it's cheaper. Oh man, everything is so cheap for him now. Right. What to do? Oh, you could do a 2 damage Fan of... no, 3 damage Fan of Knives. Could be interesting. We'll kill that one off. Plus it will kind of... make everything a little bit more vulnerable. And that way we can draw some more cards. Maybe get some preps sometime. Let's do this. And this. Oh, another Blade Flurry. Not so helpful. We could kill this one off. I think I will, because we need to open the way. So let's just kill that. And do we kill this one off? Let's do it. Okay. And that way we open our way to, like, if we can somehow get prep or something, we can get a full attack. Because we could buff this one up also with the Tinker. And again, if I get prep, I guess it also depends on what he does. Oh man, thankfully he has used most of his cheaper cards by now. He actually doesn't have that many cards. So there's our prep. Unfortunately, this one is in the way. We want to use our sprint here. Thing is, this wouldn't really be enough to kill this one cleanly. So I think I want to go for the sprint here. See what we can draw. Do that. Deadly. Okay. Could be quite useful. I think here I'm just gonna play the Shredder.
Too soon.
Do I wanna get this one down to 4 life? Thing is, we're gonna get a... let's go for it. Also because in case he has a Mortal Coil, that's a good target for it anyway. Of course, if I was gonna trade that, I should have done it before playing the Shredder, but I think Shredder was pretty much gonna be what I played here. Too bad we don't have a stab too, or like another prep could be useful. Both. Okay. Looks like he's gonna go on the offensive now, because he's just going for the face here. Oh no! Can he taunt that up too? Well, that's a bit of an issue, isn't it? Well, we can have a really big blade flurry, but it's not quite big enough. Like, that's 3-7 damage. Well, it could kill most things. Dagger up, deadly, Tinker. Think we gotta run. So dagger up, deadly, Tinker, blade flurry. That's 7-9 mana. So that's all our mana, right? I think we need to hit this one with the dagger first and run this one into that to make sure everything dies. But I want to do this first. So we actually get a buff on the Shredder. So we do that. Then we do this. Then we open this one up and do Blade Flurry. And we do clear the board. He only has 4 cards. Okay. This is a close one again. Very, very close. Nice thing, this one actually makes his Battlecry minions cost more, which, you know, he might have some of. Like his Drakes and his Taunt Givers.
So many possibilities.
Yeah.
I have no time for games. Shields up.
Where's our sap anyway? Why don't we have any saps? You have 2 saps in the last 8 cards. Do we have lethal somehow? If we had sap, it would. But we need to get through this one. And I guess we have to finish it off with our dagger. And we can't play the Buccaneer first because that would get stolen. We can't.
So many.
I'm gonna take so much damage. I don't like this.
get you soon.
Okay, what if we do this?
This guy's toast.
I want to stay alive. Okay. Okay, that kind of works. We're still at 8 life now. We have a pretty intimidating board. Because I just didn't want to attack Sylvanas, because take us down to 3 life, he would die to a Hellfire. Yeah. Oh man, he could still have lethal with like double Hellfire something. Okay. There's our sap. Could have used you a little earlier, so... Do we wanna... I don't wanna sap that one. Let's go for another sprint here. Yeah. Okay. Backstab. Eviscerate. Sap. Another sap could be useful. I want to play a minion this turn, but we also need to get rid of that. And I'm not gonna sap it, obviously. So what about... I think I have to eviscerate it. Because if I play the backstab Fan of Knives... I mean, I don't want to attack it with my face either. So I think we have to eviscerate and then play the Shredder. We only have 2 cards left. Wow, we're gonna take fatigue damage soon. Well... Okay. So it doesn't really get much closer than this. Yeah. Do you have another? I think we have another Tinker, don't we? I think we do. That's useful. And that's annoying. Alright. The thing is, that's Fan of Knives. I don't want an extra card. But at the same time, I don't want to sap the heal bot. That's awful.
So many possibilities.
I don't want to hit it with my dagger either. Okay.
I'm almost out of cards.
A deadly. Right, so we have... If we dagger up deadly... that doesn't really help much at all. I think we need to get the panda out. Is our last card Tinker then? Okay. That's a decent one. Let's do this. And then we need to get damage on, obviously. Okay, so we have 9, 12. And if we place Taunt, we have Sap. Wow. Is it Tinker? Is that it? I think we only played 1. I could be wrong, though. Aww. That's no good. That's really no good.
I'm out of cards.
Why? Okay. And the worst thing is, like, sapping that is like so painful. Okay. If you play the Tinker, it would be something like sap that. Worst sap ever. But then we could Tinker up. We do 7, 10, take him down to 7 life. Still have this one alive. Then he destroys our dagger. Okay, I think we have to do this. Hey, that's a dagger. Okay, good. And then we take him down to 7 life. End turn. And then he oozes our dagger, unfortunately, but we still have 6 damage on the board. Plus another from the dagger we can remake. Okay, we can sap that. Oh man, what's the last card? Don't be like something that kills our minion, please. This is so close. Oh wow. And we're taking fatigue damage here, but... Oh, let's just like dagger up here. Sap that, go for the face, go for the face. And this is pretty great. Thanks for watching everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.